Alright. Opening up here, getting a new draft going. Not super familiar with the whole draft scene yet. So this is kind of still new for me. I have done it a little bit before, but it hasn't been like a crazy amount. So we'll see how this goes. I'm really kind of hoping to get Esper, which is actually looking like a lot of what's here, because I do need more Esper cards. Uh, man, these are really good cards to get. I really like the Skyguard. The Skyguard's insane. I really hope I can grab him on the second time around. I think I want Hero of the Precinct 1. That touch is good too. Go with the obligatory rare to start anyway. I would really love to grab another Rhythm for my decks later, but I don't think that's worth it for right here, right now. Resolute Watchdog's real good. Target creature gains indestructible. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield, you gain life. Can block an additional creature on combat after life 1. Yeah, it's not worth it. So what I'm looking at liking here, and I could be completely wrong about this. I'm liking the Impassioned Orator, the Enraged Ceratok, and Resolute Watchdog. I really don't want to go green in draft, but it seems like every time I draft, I just like the green cards that they have. It just ends up having big hitters in it. And Resolute Watchdog, I mean, Resolute Watchdog could be so good in here once we do have a big hitter on the field, though. And it's a 1-drop, 1/3 defender. Yeah, we'll go with the Watchdog. Alright. So what do we have here? Sacrifice another creature, create... That's really good for the afterlife. I don't know how good it is for the standard sacrifice another non-token creature. So like this would go really good with afterlife because you create more spirits. I don't know how much we're gonna end up pulling there. I mean, I guess that just depends. See, Styrofoam Hybrid's real good. Scrying 2 is really good in this game mode. Return target creature card to its owner's hand. If you cast a spell, draw a card. That could be good too. I don't know what I want to grab here. Like if I grab this, I lock into black for the most part. I really don't care for too much here. Honestly, Sour Form I like more than a lot here, but the problem with that is I really want to stay away from green. And we'll see. Worst case, it's a dumb pick or gone pick. Do like going Guild Gates, Steeple Creeper too would go. Well, I wouldn't go good with that, I guess. Essence Capture's good here. Grotesque Demise is really good. I like the Essence Capture. This is probably going to be a really bad draft. See, Wrecking Beast is really good too. I'm going to try it. I'm just going to try it. Senate Griffin's good. That's good. I'm happy I got that. That's makes me feel a bit better because I think it's what I'm going to pull. Let me read. I've never read this card before, but I've seen it. Enters the battlefield until your next turn. Creatures can't attack you or Planeswalker unless they pay 3 for each of those creatures. It's kind of good for like a hold off. And it's a 3-drop 3/3. Bring to Trial is really good though. But do I want to get something with flying on the board that is multicolored cast? Especially with Hero of the Precinct 1. Yeah, I think with Hero of the Precinct 1 that would go real good. Destroy target artifact or enchantment, scry 1. Watchful Giant. Carry on Imp. He's a good blocker. I don't. We'll go with the Watchful Giant. Target creature, if you gains flying. Sets until end of turn. That is a good combat trick. So is Death Touch. Death Touch is nice too, though. I think I like the combat trick for now. Man, I always pull Scuttles. Scuttle's just so good. I mean, he works with the blue. He works as a top end. Adapt's kind of hard in here though for that. I do like the Homunculus with Hexproof as a block. Try that. Yeah, I could do the Senate Courier. I need to start pulling more multicolored if I want to work with a hero Precinct 1. Oh, Twilight Panther though. Yeah, I gotta go Twilight Panther. I must have missed that. Gateway Plaza's pretty good, but I think Thought Collapse. I really like both of these cards. I like that that's flying, and Vigilance is cool, but it only does 1 damage. That's Scry 2 for 2, though. I mean, that's a pretty good card, and just a basic blocker, even. That could be good. Tap target creature you control. That's good because it... So this basically gives another creature Vigilance. That's what this card is saying. This card is saying, hey, if I attack, another creature gets Vigilance too. That's kind of cool. Give me 1 second here. Okay. They're both 3 drops. 2/3 or 3/2. All the other creatures gain +1 until end of turn. I think like this. There's been a lot of stalling, so well, maybe this could give me the last little push, like the last little hoorah in the game. I really like that. I'm glad I picked that up. I actually ended up getting one of those, 2 of those. That was cool. All right. Let's see. I really like that card. It's hard to cast. I mean, obviously not here. Be useless here. Also, I do need to run a little bit more black, so I should be looking for some black stuff. I could just splash it. I mean, really, I'm running full blue-white here right now. I'm not even doing Esper. This is like blue-white with Watchful Giant. Rally to Battle is really good. That's really good for like attack. Pretend like you're not gonna block and then attack, and block. Chillbringer's fucking excellent sometimes though. Also the combat trick with the seal. That's good. I don't think I went the rally. So it's eyes everywhere at the beginning. Yeah, I think. Oh, that's really good though. Okay. I'm gonna hope that I still have Lawbinding Mage because I think eyes everywhere. I want to try that out in this format. Jeez, this is like specifically my deck. Okay, so let's see here. Sentinel Mark, enchant creature. Creature gets +1/+1 with Vigilance. When it enters the battlefield, enchanted creature gains lifelink until end of turn if it's on your main phase. It's a really good card. Whenever a creature attack alone, where excess number of creatures you control. That's actually pretty good for what I have going on here. If I would have pulled another Hero of the Precinct 1, that would have been like insane if I had more multicolored. I don't think that's going to really work here, though. The thing that would be nice to put this on is like something with Death Touch, and that is a good card there. I already have 2 of those. I really don't need that. Quench is good. It's basically Quench or Sentinel's Mark, I think. I like Sentinel's Mark. I mean, Twilight Panther's real good too. I wish I could pull him. I hope he stays in there. This might be Sphinx's Insight. I really do like the Nox, but ooh, there's a Locket though too. I might take the Locket. Draw 2 cards. Yeah, I think the Locket's where that's at. Okay. That's a really good card. I think I'll take this. Ooh, Windstorm Drake though. How many flyers do I have? Not a lot yet. That's my problem grabbing that is I have the Griffin and that's like it. I actually don't have a lot of creatures right now. I should probably grab more anyway. The question is, do I want to grab the Drake or do I want to grab the Vampire? The multicolored, I'll grab the Vampire because that'll be good. Terramander, I think, is the clear choice, but let me look at what everything else is. Really like a Guildgate too. Twilight Panther's good. So it's very duelist, but I think Terramander is where that's at. Guildgate or Drake. Nox and the Fairy Duelist. There's a lot good here, and another one of the vampires. Take another vampire over the Windstorm again. Man, flying can just be so key, especially. So can Death Touch though. Yeah. Ooh. I can go with the Locket or the Guildgate here. I think the Locket. Alright, so what do we got? Another Azorius Seal. That's good early on. That might be good in here. Try Drill Bit. Zod Officer. Quench. See, my problem with this is this card, this Nox, is kind of hard to get off since it's a 3 cost. Blade Brand you can combat trick with, and I really like that. Glad I got another cat. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's awesome. You know what? The Hazada, or not. I just realized when you it's when you cast. It's not. I was gonna say tokens can go in. I love Biomancer's Upgrade or Biogenic Upgrade. All right. Whenever another creature you dies deals 1 damage to each opponent, you gain 1 life. That may be the card I pick here. Although the Oligarch is really good too. Yeah, those are the 2 cards it's between. It's between the Oligarch and the Vindictive Vampire. I think the Afterlife would be better. Any day of the week I'll take an Absorb. I need a lot more of those. I think this is Mortify here. Although Ill-Gotten Inheritance has helped me put a timer on the opponent, but I think that is the clear choice. There's a lot in here that I could use. So Blood Mist, attack, can't be blocked this turn. It's kind of nice end game type of stuff. Hexproof, 5/5 flyer. I really don't have a lot of like babooms. So right now, what I'm looking at here, we got Final Payment, Sphinx, and Azoria's Guildgate. Sacrifice a creature, enchantment, destroy target creature. A big hitter. I think we need one big hitter. It's not gonna mess around with everything else. Like Terramander can get up there, but I think we need something else big like this. How much I hate taking that over, you know, something that's a little bit more normal, shall we say. Sign of the Pit could be good in this game mode. Do I have an Impassioned Orator? No. I mean, that works really well with Hero of the Precinct 1 especially, but... Oh, Summary Judgment's good for killing things. Huh. Every time there's a Guildgate, there's another good card with it. I really don't have any gates, huh? The Archway Angel's not going to work here at all. I just want those multicolored. How many of the... We have 2 Twilight Panthers. Oh, but there's Cry the Carnarium, though. All creatures can... Cry might be worth it. Exile target creature you control, then return it to it, and then it gains first strike. That's a really good card. I think we have enough to deal with it. I think I want to go with the Guildgate. Another Guildgate, awesome, loving it. Yeah, I guess exposed to daylight again. I don't know. I'm not going to play either one of these, I guess. Final Payment's fine there. I like both of these cards. Alright, which do I pull? We have 1 Sentinel's Mark, right? Yeah. How much of the vampires do we have that's cost 3? Huh? I guess none. Oh no, there it is. We go with the lifelink. Alright. Actually did not pull a single thing out of here that is out of color. That's actually a pretty good pull. That's a pretty good pull. Okay. So now comes the tough part, is what don't I want? And the question is, the answer is I want everything. We definitely don't need, let's see, we'll take 2 of these down. I don't think we need more than 1. That's like a lucky thing. Bring to Trial's good. I like that. Maybe Core Commando we definitely don't need. Don't need Knights of the Sorrow. They're really not anything special. To be honest, I probably don't need Watchful Giant in here. He's kind of hard to cast, and at that point, I'd rather just cast the Homunculus. Well, the Homunculus is hexproof, which is nice. Prying Eyes, we don't need. Windstorm, you know, Windstorm Drake is going to be really good here. I wish I would have grabbed the second one. I didn't think about it with all of the death or the afterlife stuff. Well, I guess there's not that much afterlife, and this is a human. This isn't anything flyer, so so that's a combat trick. Resolute Watchdog's nice. Twilight Panther's nice. No, so that's Flash. So that's similar. think I have enough to destroy. I don't think I necessarily need Blade Brand in the deck. I don't know. I don't know that Exposed Daylight's worth it in there. Hosada Officer. What's our creature? Oh, we have a lot of creatures. Okay. I thought I didn't have a lot to start with. I don't think the Hosada Officer's really worth it. Because we can pull the, where's it at? Rally to Battle. Just similar, and this doesn't have haste anyway. And we can use that to fully combat trick too, if we need to. That is an instant, yeah. Double card draw, like the Mortify, like the Absorb. I came here specifically for Absorb. Drill bit's good, but well, it's really good in this game mode. I gotta drop 10. I have to drop 10 cards in a deck that I like everything. I mean, do I want to drop the Sphinx? It's hexproof, which is what I like. But it's a 7-drop, whereas that's a 7-drop too. But I'm gonna take out the homunculus. Alright, we have a lot of 3-drops. It's just because what everything's good. So this is actually kind of like a 1-drop. This would be like a turn 2 hit. They can't drop anything. Or if they'll allow my Twilight. It works really well with Twilight Panther because if they let it go through, I can just drill bit them. And I do like having the Twilight Panthers. Resolute Watchdog may not be as good in here, especially if I use things like Essence Capture, Quench, things like that. Well, I mean, Essence Capture isn't going to work for that. But things like Quench and Thought Collapse and such. I don't know that I need the Watchdog in there as much. Do I want the Savant? Scry 2? I mean, probably don't need it. I wonder if I should. Kind of want to drop the vampires because they don't have afterlife, but at the same time, why does that matter as much? I mean, this is really good for starting out like not black at all. I have a lot of black cards. The only thing I'm wondering if Cry the Carnarium's not worth it. Cry the Carnarium could be good if I start out not having anything, but I don't think I want that in there because of how much I'll be running that is low. You know, we have Twilight Panther here, the Precinct, even those vampires at the 3 cost. Vampires at the 3 cost were, 1 health, Senate Griffin, and then all of the 1-drops. So I don't think Cry the Carnarium's actually going to work as well in here. It says I only have 1 black mana, or 1 black cards because it's a drill bit. Everything else is cost black though. 1 second here. See, I like the Imperial Oligarch. That's good. Final And some distance capture. It's a really good deck. What's weird is I almost feel like the Senate Griffin is the one that should be out of here, but so I like this because that's permanent. It's not an instant. That's just one time it. Got a lot of removals, counters. I like the consistent scry. This has been painful getting the deck down 5 cards, and now they want me to go another 5. Oh man, what can I even drop from this? Like, everything's so key. Like, the Twilight Panther's great removal. Terramander's a great big card in the end of the game. Hero of the Precinct 1 can get me a lot of different tokens with all of these multicolored. Sentinel Mark is a great combat trick. And just in general, Vigilance. I mean, plus lifelink for that turn if needed. Removal, counter, removal. I mean, maybe I take out Final Payment because we have so much else removal in this deck. Like, that's... I mean, I have a whole bunch of combat tricks. I have Death Touch. You know, I have stuff like Summary of Judgment. I do have Murder, or Mortify. The better Murder, I guess, for... because it does enchantments too. I don't know. Should I take Final Payment out then, I guess? Because that could... I mean, I'm not doing a lot of lifelink here, so that could hurt. Because I doubt I'm going to want to sack a creature, although I will have tokens on the board. If not, I can create tokens sacking. Something like this. Hopefully Tessa's on the board to give me 2 tokens. I feel like I'm going to really regret if I take Exposed to Daylight out, but I'm going to do it because I don't know what else to take out. Maybe one of the lockets, but those card draws can be so key in this game to keep up with everything. What do I have? I need to take out a couple, probably like 2 creatures and 2 spells. Traditional, whatever you want to call them. Non-creatures. All the higher up stuff I like. Maybe we don't need the Sphinx. I just like that it's hexproof up there. Maybe the Senate Griffin? Since I'll be scrying anyway, theoretically, I'll have eyes everywhere. It's just eyes everywhere, I guess. For some reason, I keep calling it eyes everywhere. So maybe Senate Griffin? I just really like that he's a flyer. And we don't have a lot of other flyers, but I think I need to take at least one more creature out, so I think Senate Griffin's safe to do so. Maybe I take one of the lockets out. I'm mostly running blue-white, right? Yeah. So maybe I take the Orzhov locket out, but the card draw is killer, but maybe I have to do it. Still debating on Final Payment. If I'm playing and I see where Final Payment can be put in, I might bring it back. One more card. Thinking maybe drill bit, but I get to see. It could be early on. I could see their hand, and if they don't block with Twilight Panther because of Death Touch, then I can cast that. It's one card, but that could win me the game. Take that out. I think this is good. Got a lot of different stuff going on here. Hopefully we can keep Here the Precinct 1 on. Get a lot of stuff done with it. Guess we'll find out. Come on. There we go. Whew. It's a lot of land, but I do have both Guild Gates, turn 3 Vampire, and I could flash onto him, and he'll have Vigilance. Yeah, I'll try it. I may regret that. But my worst nightmare is... Oh, he has Terramander. Awesome. Oh, Imperial Oligarch. That'll be good. My worst nightmare is mulliganing and then getting no land. Because that happens way too often. If I had to guess, he's going to trade. I really want to put the lifelink on Vizcopa. Or the Sentinel's Mark, rather. So if I play here, I think I play the land, play Vizcopa. Next turn, I could play another land, play the Locket, do Sentinel's Mark, and be okay. So I think that's the play. Because if he blocks right there, yeah, he's not going to block that. Gateway Plaza, okay. Fine with that. Go ahead, hit me for one. I got a bunch of lifelink, buddy. Alright. So I play this. I play the Locket. Alright, play Sentinel's Mark. Combat tricks him. Unfortunately, I don't get the Vigilance out of it, but it does have a nice combat trick. I gain extra life from it with its lifelink. And if he doesn't have anything to play here, he's going to be hurting. Especially because of all of the lifelink I have. Okay, cool. You have a 10 Street Dodger. He's going to use that to block the Oligarch, probably. That'll just give me a life, or that'll give me the Afterlife 1, which will be a Flying Spirit, so I can block the Terramander out. Ooh. Oh, is he going for the big boy? Okay. Just wants to stop all the damage he can right now. Fair enough. There's... Well, that puts lethal on the board. It's a question to hold that back in case he has a full board wipe. That Quench just came in so handy. He would have gained, what was that, 6 life off of that. He has to hold the Terramander back for a block, or just quit now. Awesome. Great first game. Alright. Let's keep it rolling. There's no Hero of the Precinct won that game, but that was okay. Alright, Twilight Panther off the bat. We do have a Locket, a Mortify if we can come into Blackland, and we have a big boy at the end. The only thing I'm really missing is a black mana source. Would really love to pull it. Preferably just a straight up swamp. Another blue. Yeah, black mana would be so clutch right now. If I can pull a swamp, I can Twilight Panther or Oligarch and then Mortify the following turn if I need to. Yeah, just quenching. Should we just pretend like we're pure white or play blue in case they come into something? We'll just play blue in case they come into something. I don't know what it would be that I would come into that would be blue that I would need down instantly. Quench is good. Now the problem is, do I want the Locket or do I want to hold Quench open? I'm not pressured right now. And the Locket doesn't really give me anything. It just gives me the Rally to Battle the following turn. Okay, end my turn there. Because once he draws whatever he can, there it is. So he has a land, so now he's going to play that. Yeah, we're going to quench that. Don't want him to get anything on the board right now. Not that I'm doing really all that well or anything like that, but the less he has on the board, the better for me. He still has a one-play mana card, it seems like. Summary Judgment deals 3 damage to tapped creature. Okay, that's fine. We'll play the Locket. Get prepared for card draw if nothing else. I can draw whenever I draw, you know, if I draw another swamp or something, or another island if I don't get a swamp. Yeah, see, that's problematic. And I really wish I would have had this Essence Capture. But I can Summary Judgment that, which is good. I can actually Essence Capture and Summary Judgment if I wanted to. So if that comes up, that'll be really good. Now the problem is, should I... Yeah, we'll Summary Judgment now. That's fine. Keep the damage off of the face for now. That's Essence Capture. That is Absorb. That is amazing. So I'm not really getting... I'm not getting a black source of mana, which would cause me to play a lot of what I have. But at least that Absorb is really key here. Now the problem is knowing when to play it. Thought Collapse is really good too. So now I don't have to worry about it as much because I can also just Thought Collapse. This is kind of insane though that I'm just getting landlocked with only 3 land. So what are you playing here? Slime Bind. I don't have anything else. I have to Thought Collapse this. Because I can't... Alright, that's fine. I don't particularly like this, because right now he... Because right now he could play whatever he wants on the field and I can't counter it. But if I let him do that to Twilight Panther, not only does it make Twilight Panther useless for Death Touch, it it stops a lot. So it stops my continuous damage. So this is okay. Defender, Golem. Okay, so I can absorb that. Wow, I am really getting nothing here. I'm guessing that's the only card he really has that's worth anything right now, is that the Junk Controller. So I'll absorb it. If I had any kind of black mana, I could just let it touch and then mortify it. What does he have? Oh, man. Wait, how did he... Oh, because it adds 2. Okay, that sucked. But it got a quench out of his hand. I need this. I need mana. Where's my mana? I have now drawn. Oh my god. I've now drawn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 16. Oh my god. And I can't. Thank you. Thank you. Finally. What are you looking at? I don't think you have anything to play, right? You have 1 mana. I don't think there's anything, any instance in Ravnica, I should say in Ravnica Allegiance, that's worth anything at that point. Okay. Another land would allow me to play the Oligarch and Rally to Battle if needed. So another land would be really key here. Of course not. Sentinel's Mark. Vigilance, one again sets, Delta Death Touch. So Rally to Battle's 1 turn. It's really not going to do anything for me. However, the Death Touch will, if he tries to attack with Sour Form. I can attack with both and Death Touch one of them if I need to. If not, I have the Oligarch to stop Sour Form if he doesn't have the room to adapt him. He definitely has a 2 cost. No, I guess he has 4 mana. So he could drop something here. Now he should theoretically let this go through. Okay. So Sour Form takes 6 to adapt. If I play Sentinel's Mark, I think I'm okay. So Sentinel's Mark here, I should be able to Death Touch there. And I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay. Now to see if something that screws me is the only question. Because he definitely has something he can play. I mean, you're either going to play it or you're not. Oh, okay. Okay. That buys him some time. So that was one of his rares. He was hoping to replicate. Was what he was hoping to do. What is so he has something else in his hand. Does he have incubation, maybe? No. Maybe incongruity, not incubation. So he has some kind of instant in his hand. Oh, no. He's using junk troller. Okay. Okay, so he's hoping to draw 2 cards. So he's getting kind of desperate here. That is beautiful. So I should be able to death touch this here if he goes for the block. So I would bet he doesn't go for the block, but who am I to judge? Okay. So I rally to battle if I need it for anything crazy that he's going to try and pull off here. Not right now. Well, I mean, technically it could happen right now. But more or less, if he plays some kind of crazy haste card, I could play rally to battle. So, okay, so he's losing this. So he's losing his junk troller. And if he doesn't have anything I need to rally, I'll draw 2 cards with the locket. Hopefully get more land, black land, and specifics. Or specifically, I should say. But I think he's probably, I mean, he could have some instant stuff, but I think he's probably out of options here. He's probably gonna draw cards. I could rally to battle and put him down even further, but it's not worth it. I didn't think I would come into this draft playing with 2 Twilight Panthers on a control Simic deck and and do this one at a time. I can't believe he's not blocking, like, at all. He's probably got a counter for this. Frilled Mystic, yep. Yep, I figured he had a counter for that. That's no problem. I have another one. It's a really good card for him to have pulled there. Actually, he has a lot of good Simic cards. Chillbringer. Oh, does that hurt? I could... If he attacks here, I'll rally to battle. That'll untap my Twilight Panther, and he'll get so pissed off right now. That has to piss him off. I can play the Guildgate now. I think I do this. I should have waited, because if he blocks the Twilight Panther with Chillbringer... Yep, I should have waited. Because I couldn't play Sphinx. I can't play Sphinx anyway. It's okay. Life happens. Alright, so he's going to have to draw out the Simic Locket now. He has no other option. Alright. Shouldn't have a counter for that. Playing Orzhov Guildgate. Said Orzhov will allow me to activate my Twilight Panther and cast the Oligarch, but I'm gonna guess that he does. I mean, the only thing he could do right now, he could Chillbringer. If he picked up 2 Chillbringers, he could Chillbringer the Twilight Panther, and then use it to block the Sphinx. But that only buys him a turn. So he's gonna grow Spiral. Okay. Looks like, I don't know if he drew a land or that was just in his hand. So okay, Steeple Creep. He can't. Doesn't matter. I'm overhead of him anyway. He couldn't activate Steeple Creeper. Alright, 2 wins so far, no losses. It's been a pretty good run here. Let's take it in, see what happens. Oh my god, sorry, my friend's just texting me a whole bunch. Okay. I have a vampire on turn 3 and I have the Thought Collapse. I don't have the Twilight Panther mana, which sucks major, but hopefully if the heart of the cards are right, I can draw. Nope. Can't draw and do it. Okay. Eyes Everywhere is also a good turn 3. Can pretend like we're blue. I might play Eyes Everywhere. Quench that. I'm not letting him. Is he really trying to play? No. No, that's not what we're doing here. The problem with the problem with not doing Thought Collapse and doing Eyes Everywhere is the land for Mortify, but I think I need to do this so I could scry a return. Scrying a return is going to be key. I can start digging through to what I need. That's fine. Perfect. Awesome. That is one of the best plays we could have asked for. No. Because we need white mana, to be frank. I mean, there's nothing else. No, I could play the Vampire, or I could wait for the Thought Collapse. We'll see what happens with the Vampire out here. If he plays Rhythm of the Wild right now, I'm going to kill myself. Not literally. Figuratively. Good chance. I mean, he should have played that last turn if he had it. But you never know. Alright, destroy target land scry 2. So he knows we're land screwed. That was a really good play by him. But I get to hit him for face for 3. I really want to play that card, and I haven't got to play it yet here, but I really need land. And this is not helping at all. Like, whatsoever. That's insane. How have I not gotten another land yet? If he plays another one of those, if he picked up, oh boy. I almost want to keep that so when I get, yeah, I'll keep that so whenever I get a second land, or a third land rather. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. Am I going to lose this game because out of all of these cards I've drawn 3 land? Oh, thank God. You know, we're doing okay here. We're just going to hold open the counters. Yep, counter that. Do not want him to get his rares out on the field. Yep. I am happy grabbing more land. So that means I could play a Twilight Panther. Also play Bring to Trial, if he plays something that big that I can't stop prior. Yep. We'll thought collapse you. Alright, now that I have enough land, stop freaking drawing it. Yeah, I'll lock it here. Don't have anything in hand anyway. Now I really need a swamp. Like, really bad. If I don't get a swamp soon, Mortify's not gonna be there. And I... Oh, man. Discard my hand. Life total becomes 4 and we could start building it back up immediately. Alright, if he has something that deals 2 damage to me and can play Ill-Gotten Inheritance, I've lost. If that is not the case, I believe I've won. I'll drop my hand and just attack him. And that should win me the game. Uh-huh. This is a close one. This should not be that close. I don't even need that at this point. We'll hold back the Panther just in case. That's not good. That's not good. Oh, man, this is getting tough. Five black zombies. I can't believe he pulled Captive Audience. Thank you. That may have just won me the game. That's fine. I don't think he can do anything. He would have to get a card that can gain flying. Oh shit, I didn't want to do that. If I lose because of that, I'm going to be really pissed off. Exchange control of eyes anywhere with a non-land permanent. Yep, I think I just lost because of that. Oh my god, he is such a good, that's such a good play. Alright. So I have 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I can't. 5. I can't play that and that. Work, and then he has 13, so I can trade with the cat. That, oh man, the captive audience, such a ridiculous card. Yeah, I think he won here. Yeah, I mean, if I can't win next turn, Ill-Gotten Inheritance has me. If not, they do. Well, yeah, that doesn't. Wow. I wish I could see what the next card was, because I completely messed up that scry. That was ridiculous. That was a ridiculous game. Like, the fact that he pulled Captive Audience, I can't believe he pulled Captive Audience. Really, a gold? Like, just wow, man. Wow. Alright, I'll keep this. Essence Capture Absorb here, the Precinct 1. This is all good. Probably should have played the whatever. And Twilight Panther, too. Now, the unfortunate part is I want to keep Absorb open in case it's not a creature. Yeah, I figured something like that would happen. Yeah, we'll go Twilight Panther. We'll let him burn out some stuff if we need to. Mm-hmm. Another Rakdos, so hopefully he didn't get some of the majorly good Rakdos stuff. I would actually really like to play Terramander this turn and start on that, but I think it's worth holding the Absorb open. If he has Theater of Horrors, or anything like that, which is a 3-drop, I believe, so. Him's blocked, each creature gets -1/-1 until end of turn. I don't think that's... We'll absorb it. I don't think that's worth absorbing, but... Yeah, especially since I have an island now. K2, so it costs 6. One more land and I can adapt it. I think I can adapt it now as long as I can hold out this turn. Yep, I can. Hopefully, yep, there we go, it went through. It's fine, even if he, whatever. So he doesn't buff it, okay. Okay, Ill-Gotten Inheritance, nice card for him. Still no black mana. May need to go put a couple extra swamps in. Not much he can do here. I mean, he has to wipe my board or be able to go all the way around. Wow, that's bold. Yeah. That's more the games I like to play. I like to play the real challenging ones like the guy gave me before, but I also like to win. You know, the thing that this game is set out to, like, that's the goal. So, alright, let's see how far I can go. I actually really like this pull so far. It's okay because we have the locket and we have all 3 sources of mana technically, with the Sentinel mark on Twilight Panther if needed. I would have preferred to go first, And I would have preferred to draw mana, but we'll see what happens. It's Plague Right. That does not bode well. And still no mana. Oh boy. And great. Those were some good cards, but it did take a while to get down to some mana. Oh my god. Go ahead, block with Wall of Lost Thoughts, please. This is not looking well. I don't even have, like, cards I care about in my hand, to be honest. Like, we have Tessa and stuff, and that's all cool, and... and Quench is cool, but... we're just gonna play it because we have to. Give me lifelink, sure. The good thing is we could block out the Plague Right with this. Man, just some of the mana today has not been where I need it to be. There we go, finally. Yeah, I just need to get mana out. If he quenches it, Frilled Mystic, whatever. I need to pull that out of his hand anyway. The Frilled Mystic, I mean, I guess it's a 4 cost, but I kind of can't believe that's an uncommon. Are you kidding? Here we go. And they just have a lifelink. Part of me wants to mortify it, part of me doesn't. Part of me thinks he has another one in his hand anyway. Yeah, that's fine. Let me guess. Counter. Oh boy. This whole getting mana screwed thing is starting to really aggravate me. Yeah, let me guess. Another counter, right? Yep. Of course. Alright. So, no matter what I do here, I'm screwed. I'll destroy that, because otherwise he can one-hit me next turn, but he still's on me a 2-turn clock, because mana screw. I really wish Traditional Draft wasn't this stupid freaking locked thing that you're screwed into. Let me guess, you can destroy it. Yeah, I mean, I have to. Why is Traditional Draft blocked? That doesn't make any sense. There's no reason why traditional draft should only be accessible by gems. At all. Because that wouldn't have lost us that there. I would have just played again, got the mana I needed, theoretically, and been fine. It's an argument I should have mulliganed my hand with only 2 land, but I should have drawn 1 more land a lot sooner. Alright, so this is better. I'm missing a source of blue mana. I'm missing a lot of just good cards in my hand. I really wish... I don't know. At this point, I don't even know what I wish. Alright, yeah, let's... Okay. That's fine. That's what I needed, was more planes. Alright, let's get them. Okay, that allows me to play here the Precinct 1 unabetted. If that's the right term. Probably isn't. Here, Oligarch is good. I can play that next turn. And get a 1/1 creature. Another Simic, so... Nope, not Simic. Red in there. Oh, Gruul, great. I'd rather have Mortify now. Yeah. Let's go Twilight Panther. I would really like to get Thought Collapse available. I would also like to get more swamps on the board. I wish this Plains was a swamps. That way I could play the Oligarch, get a token, do my thing. This turn I could play Rally to Battle. If I need to, I would much rather do it next turn, but... So... we will do this. Block that out. Thought Collapse is enabled. There we go. So, get some tokens going. Get Thought Collapse available. No attacks. So he obviously has something. Turn up to 2 target instances. Just the Rubble Belt runner. Okay. Because we can just rally to battle that, especially next turn. Yeah, we'll just rally to battle that if that's what, you know, he plays down. That's fine. Yeah, that's a good attack for him. Yeah, that way we could play the Sphinx the following turn. Alright, Thought Collapse and Rally to Battle's open. I should say Thought Collapse or Rally to Battle is open. That's where it's going to become problematic. Now, if he attacks with both of them, the Rubble Belt Runner I can block out with the Oligarch and the 1 token. Yeah, because that's Thought Collapse. Now, even if you have a Quench, you can't play it. But I'm guessing that's what you have. Okay, I will gladly have him ruin his Quench. And go down to 1 card. Okay. So now the question is, yeah, we'll play this down. The chance that he has something good enough to absorb, slim to none. No attacks. Next turn we could attack all, Rally to Battle if needed. Or we could just attack all, except here the Precinct 1, and then Rally to Battle the following. I don't know. We have 7, so everything's open, right? Yeah. So that could be Rally, that could be, well, this could be Absorb, the rest could be Rally. Yeah, so we have that open for a full-fledged thing next turn. Just trying to figure out how he can get that off the field. Whoa! Monocolored, okay. Fair enough. That's gonna really smart. If he does Gruul, I'll chump block. It doesn't. Oh, it does have trample. Shite. This is problematic. Because I can do that. No, he can't be blocked by tokens, so he can. I could do that, and then that, yeah. Now, if he has anything else with Riot, that could become a problem. Okay, 1 card in the hand I like. I was fine that that was a land because he doesn't, yeah. Alright. I need to keep Absorb open. I'd rather keep both of these open, to be honest with you. But I think what would be ideal. So Terramander down. I only have 2 cards. Wow. So he costs a lot to adapt. So I have Absorb and or Rally to Battle open. Rally to Battle is going to be key. I think I can start applying pressure and then Rally to Battle him. So he's trying to figure out my game plan here. So he knows I can adapt Terramander. But that's actually not going to be my play ideally. Depends on how big of what he plays comes out next is, but theoretically what I'm going to do is just rally to battle. He'll attack all. I'll rally to battle. Alright, woo! Man, that was an extremely pressured game. Down to 5 health. Whew. Holy crap. Alright, 4 wins. That's where I like to be. I think 4 wins means I had a decent deck. I didn't do terrible, but I didn't do great. Basically, it's a net positive instead of 3-3, which is like meh. 4 wins is like a good thing. So if I lose here, I'm not going to be too unhappy. But obviously, I do want to go as high as I can. I am really happy to get another Mortify, get an Absorb out of this. Another Tessa, or Tisa, Karlov, however you say it. Yeah, I'm lacking black, but I got Quench and Absorb open. And I got a Guild Gate and plenty of land. I think I'm okay. Philophostronomy. I like that. Cool name. Yep, you're getting quenched. I do not want a Sour Form on, because that will turn into hell for me later. Thought Collapse and Absorb, so apparently we're not really playing any creatures this game. You can get pretty big too. I'm real not happy about you, to be honest with you. I'll counter you. That's fine. We can bring to trial him when he adapts. Twilight Panther. Yep, you're fine out there. So he's playing a Simic Adapt. No blocks. So when he does adapt, it's going to be a terrible hit on us, but it'll be okay in the end. Yep, that'll be okay. Thought Collapse is still open. I keep saying I want to add more swamps, and I never do. Yeah, we'll Thought Collapse you. This dude's gotta be getting real pissed. Kinda wanna do the... I want to do that just for the mana, but we'll pretend like we have something else in hand. Really? Wow. Well, this is disappointing. It's partially my fault for... I probably have the wrong locket in, and I also probably have, And a mammoth spider. Oh god. Really? Man. This is terrible. You put it on the spider, right? That's what I would do. He's gonna adapt Sour Form anyway. Doesn't matter, this just makes him adapt it, and then I can bring him to trial. Doesn't matter, I'm dead. No, I held him off at the beginning, but just didn't draw into the black mana. I'd like to start being able to get higher up, but I don't know. I said best of 3 is going to be better, but it just sucks that you have to pay gems to get in there, and I'd rather pay my gems towards sealed.